Welcome to Camp.Grill.Eat, where we're cooking up delicious meals on your smoker, grill, Blackstone, or to make on your next camping trip. I'm Angie, and today we're making smoked sweet potatoes. This is a great way to cook sweet potatoes on your grill with a smoke pouch or a smoke burner, or on your smoker. And it requires just a few ingredients, and it's perfect for Thanksgiving if you want to make a side dish that's not taking up any space in your oven. But these smoked sweet potatoes are also great for cooking up a batch on the weekend as part of your meal prep and storing in the fridge, and you can use them in grain bowls, tacos, salads, whatever you like. They're really easy to make, so let's put them together. To make these sweet potatoes, we are going to combine 1 tablespoon of olive oil, half a teaspoon of ground sage. I love the combination of sage and sweet potatoes. And then just a pinch of cayenne pepper. If you like it spicy, you can add a little extra. And just stir them up. So this is gonna coat the sweet potatoes. Just mix it well until all the spices are combined with the oil. And pour it over, scraping out every last bit. And then just toss your sweet potatoes so they're coated in the oil. So obviously if you were making this with 2 pounds of sweet potato, you want to double that oil and sage and cayenne. And right now we've got the grill or the smoker preheating to 275. And I'm going to be using apple wood chips. Now I'm using my grill with a smoke box specifically here because after the sweet potatoes smoke for a bit, I'm gonna crisp up the edges. You can choose to have them just smoke until they're soft, or you can choose to finish them just crisping up the edges, depending on what you're planning on using them for. Okay, so now they're all coated, and we're just going to dump them into our foil pan and just toss them again for any bits that weren't coated. And you can see we've got them mostly in a single layer here. It's okay if there's a little bit of double stacking, but you just don't want them to be really piled up. And then the last thing we do before we put them on the grill, we're gonna season them with some salt and pepper. And then we're going to just dot some cubes of butter. So this is 1 tablespoon of butter that I cut into tiny little cubes. And we're gonna put that over top of the sweet potatoes. This adds a little bit of fat and richness and will promote browning when we go to crisp them up. So let's head outside and stick them on the grill. Okay, so we have them on the grill. I just have heat coming from the smoke burner right now, and that's keeping the grill at around 275. Now make sure you get a steady stream of smoke going before you stick your potatoes on. You want them to get hit with that smoke right away. So we're gonna let them cook for about 45 minutes, replenishing the wood chips as needed, and then we'll come back and check on them. Okay, we've had the sweet potatoes smoking for about 45 minutes now, just with a steady stream of that applewood smoke. And you can see if I poke them, you can poke into them, but they are not tender yet. So at this point, the butter is melted and they're all nice and coated in butter. At this point, you have 2 options. You can continue smoking them another 45 minutes or so, just at 275, and they will soften up beautifully and be kind of evenly tender. If you prefer to have crispy edges on yours, which I do, then you can add direct heat below your foil pan. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn the burner on right underneath, and you just wanna set it maybe over medium heat so you bring the temperature of your grill up to 350, 375. We're gonna let those cook for 15-20 minutes, give it a stir partway through, and that will crisp them up. We'll check back in about 15 minutes. So it ended up being a little bit closer to 20 minutes, just adjusting to cooler temperatures outside, but I knew they were ready when we could just poke into them, and they're just super tender. And you can see we've got the nice grilled crispy edges. just from being over that direct heat for about 20 minutes. And when you bite into them, they should be perfectly tender and soft. They got great smoke flavor. I really love the combination of that apple smoke, the sage, the sweet potato, and just that butter in there. Yeah, so they make a great Thanksgiving side dish, or you can use them in whatever, as a filling for casseroles or grain bowls, salads, tacos, you name it. They're super versatile. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks so much for watching. Please click subscribe for more content.